Hey there guys, I'm Miss Emberton.
And I'm Mr. Burrell. And today, we're going to be talking to you about compound sentences. Combining sentences can also be like making a sandwich. Let's start off with 2 pieces of bread, or 2 sentences. To combine them, we can stack them on top of each other like that. But think about it as a sandwich, that's not a very good sandwich. So what we need is stuff in the middle, like a slice of cheese, or a comma, or an em dash, or a semicolon. Now you can add a whole bunch of meat, you can add ketchup, you can add anything you want, almost anything you want in the sandwich to help you build your sentence. But when it comes down to it, that's pretty much all you need. It's just the bread, cheese, and bread. Warning. Inside everybody's nose, there lives a sharp-toothed snail. So if you stick your finger in, he might bite off your nail. Stick it farther up inside, and he might bite your ring off. Stick it all the way, and he may bite the whole darn thing off.
Alright, here's the poem that you just read. Now we're going to take a especially close look at this last sentence. Stick it all the way, and he may bite the whole darn thing off. We have that sentence right here. Now let's take a look at the way that the author decided to combine this sentence. It's a compound sentence made up of these 2 sentences. Stick it all the way, and he may bite the whole darn thing off. Now looking at this sentence, we can see how he chose to combine them. It's a pretty simple way called coordinating conjunctions. Now what are coordinating conjunctions? A lot of people tend to prefer calling them fanboys. So what are fanboys? Fanboys stands for the words for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These words are all coordinating conjunctions, but you can just call them fanboys. Now let's take a look back at these sentences. In this sentence, Shel Silverstein decided to use the word and. That's one of our coordinating conjunctions. He also used a comma before the and to combine these 2 sentences. So the way that Shel Silverstein decided to make this compound sentence was to take the first sentence, add a comma, add the word and then the second sentence. Now remember, the A in the word and the H in the word he are going to be lowercase once you combine the sentence. And the period at the end of the first sentence is going to be replaced by a comma. And that's how you use coordinating conjunctions. Now this is the method that you guys already should know about to combine sentences, even if you didn't know the term coordinating conjunctions. Now we're going to show you a couple of other ways to use to create compound sentences.
Semicolons. You use semicolons to join 2 or more ideas in a sentence. Those ideas are then given equal position or rank. So we have the sentences. Sarah turned 16. And she got a new car for her birthday. For these two sentences to be joined together with a semicolon, what you need to do is take out the period, take out the capital letter, and so now we have Sarah turned 16, she got a new car for her birthday, and the 2 separate ideas are after 16 and before she, so we insert the semicolon there. So Sarah turned 16, she got a new car for her birthday.
Alright, and for our second idea, we have em dashes. This is an em dash. It's called an em dash because it's the span of the letter M. Now when you type an em dash, it actually looks like this on your computer, where you put 2 small dashes, which are the length of the letter N, and you type them together with a space after. And then on the computer, it will turn into one of these, which is an em dash. when you write an M dash just with a pencil and paper, you just write it as a long dash about the length of an M. So the sentences that we're going to do for this one are, she soon totaled the car, and it was only a week after she had gotten it. Now, just like in the last example, we take the period out of the first one. So now we just have she totaled the car, and we take the capital letter out of the second one. So we have it was only a week after she had gotten it. And in between, we put an M dash. Now the thing to remember about M dashes is that they imply emphasis. Just remember M dash, emphasis. So in this sentence, when you add the M dash, it adds emphasis to the second part. So she totaled the car, it was only a week after she had gotten it. M dashes, emphasis.
We're going to talk about subordinate conjunctions. Use a subordinate conjunction to correct a run-on sentence and comma splices. Right here we have a list of common subordinate conjunctions. We're just going to put that off to the side for now. So we're going to take the sentences. Sarah can't drive to school now. The car doesn't work. To connect these sentences, what we do is, again, we take out the period. So we have Sarah can't drive to school now. Take out the capital letter. The car doesn't work. Then we add a comma and a subordinate conjunction, and the word we're going to use is because. So we have Sarah can't drive to school now, comma, because the car doesn't work.
The next method we're going to talk about involves periods. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of periods before. They're just those little dots at the end of sentences. We've used them tons of times. The two sentences that we're going to look at this time are, Sarah's just glad she didn't get hurt, and the car should be fixed by the end of the month. Now, with these two sentences, we have completely unrelated ideas. We have how Sarah feels about what happened, and then when the car is going to get fixed. Now, in some cases, combining sentences is actually not what you want to do. In a case like this, where the two sentences aren't all that related, it's usually better just to leave them separate. So all that you need in between is the normal period. So you leave the capital letter, leave the period, and you just keep it as two sentences. Alright, now we're going to do a quick activity involving these two sentences. The basketball game starts at 7, and are you going to the basketball game? And we're also going to use the 4 methods that we've learned about so far. Semicolons, M dashes, subordinating conjunctions, and periods. Now on your own paper, I want you to combine these two sentences using one of these 4 methods. And then you're going to pause the video and click on the method that you chose to watch another video of how we did it. So go ahead and pause your video, use one of these 4 methods to combine these two sentences, and then come back to this video.
Alright, so again, combining 2 independent clauses. We use our fanboys, which are our coordinate conjunctions, our subordinate conjunctions, and a comma. We use our semicolon when we join 2 or more ideas in a sentence when those ideas are then given equal position or rank. We use our M dashes for emphasis. And we use our periods when everything's just good to go. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to check out our other classmates videos on how much grammar can need to be